It is well, it is well with my soul.
Well, I've just come back from the specialists, and I thought I'd share with you what was going on so that you could hear it from the horse's mouth and you could see how I'm going with it all. As you know, I went in last week to have some more biopsies. Having discovered bladder cancer, they wanted to check if the cancer had gone into the muscles and to see how widespread it was in the bladder by taking random samples. And there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is they haven't had to name this disease after me. They know what it is, and they know what to do with it. The other good news is that in all 4 of the muscle samples, or in all 5 of the samples, there is no evidence that it's gone up into the muscle of the bladder. So that means that that it's not as advanced as it could have been, and so we've got more options for treatment. The bad news is that in all 4 sites that they took, there is evidence that the cancer is in situ already. And that means that it's more spread within the bladder than we had thought with the original first tumor. So, where to from here? Obviously, the Lord hasn't healed me yet, and we're still on the journey of that. And so I would ask you to keep praying that every cancer cell in my body dies and is passed out from my body. I believe that we have time for that to happen without a radical approach to removing the bladder entirely. Apparently, if you don't have a bladder, you can't have bladder cancer. So that's one of the approaches, but not the one that I'm following. So I'll be going to see a specialist in Brisbane so he can look at the results and he can lay out the options that we have. It seems like the first, least invasive, least unpleasant is that I would go in for a series of 6 treatments where they would inject a dead virus cell into the bladder in order to try to trigger the lining of the bladder to begin its own immune system fight back against the cancer. So triggering it artificially to attack and to heal itself. And obviously that's where I think the leverage with the Lord is a great way to go. After that, there's options about chemo and radiation and localized radiation. So, but we don't need to explore those yet. Now, some of you may be disappointed that I'm not totally and completely healed yet. And to you, I would just say, hang in there and keep praying. God is still a God who heals, not necessarily to our agenda. As Tumnus the Fawn says in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, he's not a tame lion, you know. So I believe God is still in the healing business. I believe I will be healed, and I believe I'll be healed by the hand of God. I just need to walk now with the specialists, get the best information that science can present at the moment, and with that information, ask the Lord what the next steps forward are. So that will take a few weeks to do that, and during this time, I would ask that you would continue to just pray that my bladder would be completely cancer-free, and the rest of my body for that matter, but that every cell would die and pass out, and then I'll just keep you informed with whatever treatment and journey we go on. So basically, I think there are lots of alternative ways that we can encourage healing, and I will be exploring those, including what I eat and how much exercise I have and where I put my laptop and my mobile phone, and so together let's walk this through. Please don't be disappointed. I'm fine. The Lord is still firmly in control, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again, because there's lots more for me still to do. God bless you. See you soon.
It is